The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 21-yard line.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor.
Jalen Hurts.
And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
And an Eagle first down.
Hurts.
Look at me. Look at me. Off the back foot. I fucked up. What? This game tweaking. Oh my God. I had him wide open. And oh my God.
3-0 after one on EA
I hate
Sports.
when I do shit like that.
3. Eagles nothing.
I started to roll out right. And that nigga, oh my God. That was me. I can't do that shit again. Fuck.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. But what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle of the field. You take a shot here on the first play?
You know I'm big on that. I love when I have great field position. After a turnover, I feel like I might have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot, but a lot of coaches will tell you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Thank
His
God.
throw
Who is this quarterback?
was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and now it's 3rd down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
Oh,
This is caught by his tight end, Logan
my
Thomas.
God.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards there, good for a Washington first down. On first down, here's Love. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. They're going to look to throw.
What?
Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. Nice 3rd down conversion and even 20 yards.
10 at the 18-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long.
No! Oh, my God, bruh. Why they keep playing Maddox like this, man?
This drive, and it got him 7 yards.
What the fuck? This is that bullshit.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Don't get that one. Thank you. Maddox don't get that one. They kept playing you, nigga. They kept playing. So.
And a big turnover there as his guys
all right,
will
man.
get the football
We ain't finna
back.
be playing like an idiots anymore. Let's get this right. Y'all know what we must do.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
And let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play with some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes, but the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down
Give me
the
some
entire
yards
team.
out here, right?
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Sanders. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Second quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Oh, wow.
And
You
not much
couldn't,
to speak
you couldn't
of.
pick that block up, baby? Come on.
Up to the 15.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. That's caught by Jackson.
Finally, baby, come on. That's what I'm talking about.
Across midfield. 36 yards.
Don't give a fuck what he going through. We need this.
Philadelphia.
Come on. Give it to him the hard way. Give it to him the hard way. Timeout, timeout, timeout. T.O.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
We need positive yards.
The 43 on 2nd and 4.
That's it. Where's that X Factor at? Oh, he got this bum too. The one with no arm.
Throwing his Hurts.
Mossed him. Mossed him.
Now the Eagles will use the second of
Rager with it.
As they'll stop it with 40 seconds
Rager
remaining
with it. All right, I'm about to
first
do some
down.
curls.
And an Eagle first down.
Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. And they do get him down.
Look at DJ.
Before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes.
Get in there, baby.
Eagles
First half tug. Let's go.
Miles Sanders as the first half is winding down. And the Eagles have taken the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At the 30-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
56, the mark, boy. 56. Check 56.
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
I was hitting it
And
again.
with just 4 seconds left in this
I gotta
first
stop
half,
getting too excited. That's how to keep it lit. Because when I shoot my shot, I won't miss. No backboard. You better try for your field goal, nigga. It's gonna be a mighty long one.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go, D. All day, defense, all day.
They'll throw now on the final play. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
We'll take that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Parks. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on
Will
this
Parks,
first half of action.
player of the week. That nigga had 3 picks last week.
Low-scoring game, 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we
only a
find
normal
Jonathan
trade.
Coachman, ready with our EA Sports
He glad I
halftime
took
report.
over.
Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as
Damn.
the third quarter gets
He
underway.
didn't get his first interception until last
And
week.
this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
And he got 3. That's crazy.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Second half will start with a run by Sanders. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they
Now, what
stop
is
him
my
behind
guy
the
doing?
line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Second down. Here's Hurts. Got a man
Ooh,
and he hits him in
D-Jack.
stride.
Look at D-Jack, man. Young 21-year-old D-Jack.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That nigga hit him with the juke.
Deshaun Jackson,
Gone.
77 yards. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. From just inside
Nigga,
the 20,
sit your
short
bum ass
kick.
down.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Next time I want the fumble.
27-yard line.
there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll go again with McKissick. They find some open field here.
Look at that nigga, Matt.
They'll take this to the other side of the field before going out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Well,
defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
They will run it. It's McKissick. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He's had trouble
wide
finding
open
receivers all game,
that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
This one angles out of bounds in a good spot in the coffin corner. And they're going to mark this out of the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute
highlight
bomb
the
of
first
a punt.
target
Downs
open.
it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flush to his right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Oh, actually, you know what? Let's do this. Here.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line.
Oh, who injured?
For a second there, I thought that might break big.
This nigga and walking. What you talking about?
Like it was coming together.
Now, when they get up and start walking off by themselves, they gonna make sure it's a fucking season-ending injury and shit.
Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining.
This one right here should be a touchdown.
Back to throw. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Fielded at the 33.
Hit that nigga. I need somebody with some hit power out there.
It's a 16
look, what did I just tell you? Torn Laban will not be able to return. Like, nigga, he just got up and walked off, flexing his arm. These niggas crazy. We done played fair, baby. We played for keeps. This is not a bye week. Sack attack, I need you to get up in there one more game, brother.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Brings up second.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw.
Thank you. Threw it right to
And he's
us.
going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And they finally put it into this return, but not before he's all the way down to the
8
37.
interceptions on the year.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a
No
lot
more
of
bitch
lovely
rides
throws,
from a
but
butt.
that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having,
I got this
a
pro
lot
reads
easier
on,
for he and his
man.
teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Another run here with Sanders. And tough sledding.
Good job.
Maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
And it's 3rd down.
Back to throw here. Escaping the pressure right. Strong coverage by Washington. And now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field
That shit
position
didn't-
on that drive, but couldn't do
It
anything
didn't
with it after 3 plays.
highlight no receivers there for
That's
your
a
boy.
disappointing end to
Oh,
excellent
I
field
don't know if I'm
position.
gonna make this.
When
I
that
hope
drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this
we
one
had
is
6
right
points we was
down
thinking about.
Broadway. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like
I want to
settling
fumble
when that
right
happens,
here.
doesn't it?
Last time we hit that nigga hard.
I
I want to fumble,
the
y'all.
defense, because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception.
Boom!
you gotta
Oh,
put
my
out the
God.
fire.
I missed him
And
at
they
the
did,
first
holding them
one.
to a field goal.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
33-yard line.
Did a lane open there? I'm sorry that you seen.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And he is
Yeah,
tackled
no hit
inside the
power.
40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle, and he'll work
Why I
it
can't
inside
hit
the
none of
30
these?
to
I'm
the
using a full
29-yard
hit
line.
stick.
And now
Wow, and I
pickup
can't
just
hit
1
these
yard
niggas.
away from
Wrapping
3
these niggas
consecutive
up.
first down plays. Back now at FedEx.
Let's go get a pick out here,
It's
man. We know he's
Washington
gonna
with
throw
the
this
football,
thing.
but trailing here as we
Oh, no,
begin
he
quarter
probably
number
gonna run
4.
this. But I don't give a fuck.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run with
Get that
Love.
nigga. What?
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the
I got
clock,
this
so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce
Trying to make my
Love. His
adjustments
second
too
touchdown
fast.
on the season. And Washington has made this a one-score game. So a nice touchdown pass for the rookie there. And, you know, as they go down the stretch, look, they're not a playoff team. This is just confidence building and growth time for him, right?
Yeah, it's a game within the game, isn't it? Because every team wants to win all games on their schedule. But the development of this rookie quarterback is paramount for this team. So you're exactly right. Every rep, doesn't matter what the game, what the situation, what the score, valuable for him, valuable for his team as they look towards next year.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense. And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll take this one up to about the 23.
Sanders,
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll go again with Sanders. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
The ball carrier.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. They'll set up a throw. And
What?
look at this. They get
What?
the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Oh, wow. That
CD, I know
it
it's
looked
just
like
his
it was
second year in the
in
league as a
Luger's hands,
quarterback,
man.
but that's going to be one
Wow.
when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and
Look
his
at-
coaching
what?
staff will be emphatic
All
about
right.
he shouldn't have thrown that
okay.
ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this
Alrighty,
feedback
righty
that he's
there.
getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A carry now for McKissick.
These niggas said
And power running here
COVID-19.
down to the 6-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Second and 3. Flushed out right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
What the?
And he is into the end zone.
I'm so lost out here
Washington
right now.
touchdown.
Doesn't even
Bryce
make
Love,
sense.
his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And Washington now an extra point away from tying this thing up. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th.
That ties the game at 17.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Focus on me. We're going to La Vie.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, Plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try to grab that lead back.
No.
On first down, Sanders not finding a whole lot as he'll get forward for about 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Another run with Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add in a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They'll run on first down. It's Sanders, and he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
On the pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Now a carry for Sanders, and he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left.
Damn.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but it's going to be 2nd down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And they'll get this just to the 47.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to do that.
The tackle made at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass.
Thank God he was an idiot. Thank God he was not. That was talking about very close, nigga. No, that's a first.
And that means 4th down. 8 yards on the screen there, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
These niggas trying to play him, nigga.
Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st down, Philadelphia.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This ball complete to Rager. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down. And 3 yards to go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Hurts.
Let's go. That's my nigga. He been mossing all season. He been mossing all season.
It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or
Hell yeah,
risk
we gonna
running
kick it
another
here.
play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field. First down, Sanders. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. And they get the timeout called here. It comes with 1 second remaining on the clock. Right now, everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with
Do it
1
for all of
second
Philly,
to go in
Jake.
this game. Right
Come
now,
on.
everything resting on the right foot of Jake Elliott. The clock showing just 1 tick. This for the win. And this is going to be no good.
What the?
He moves it off to the
What?
left, and a call
What?
going there as this game remains tied here in
Jake
the
Elliott.
fourth. And here
I'm a
in
bum.
overtime,
I'm a bum.
If the team that receives the ball
I'm a
scores a
bum.
touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and
Oh,
kick
my.
a field goal, the other team gets
course
a
we won the
possession
toss.
to either
Nigga, it's
match
always
it
in.
or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6
Man.
or fumbles the ball and gets
Well,
picked up
4
by the defense
minutes,
and they score,
you know what's
the
about
game
to
is over
happen.
at that point.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away.
It's about.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You don't never what? Bruh, this is killing me.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams
Oh my!
around the
See,
league
look
are
at this.
still
Look at
adjusting to
this.
the idea of going downfield,
My own-
scoring a touchdown wins the game because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in the field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
About to be the
As we
most
said, they
boring
control their own destiny now.
4-3 minutes of this nigga's life.
On second down, it's Sanders, and he'll get it out near
I love
the
this
40 to the
coverage that he's in.
39.
I like it.
Gain of 5, good enough for the first down. They'll run, it's Sanders. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
Get that nigga up out of there.
Sometimes as a running back, you've
Just
got
like
to be able
mine
to
had to go,
improvise
buddy.
when the hole's not where
How
you
y'all gonna
expect it
give
to
him
be.
a
But in
timeout
this
on
case,
my drive?
There wasn't any
No.
improvisation that he could do
I don't
that was
like
going
that.
to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
On the draw, here's Sanders. And he takes
Yes,
it past the 45 and down
Okay,
to the
hold on.
46. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards
Maybe
shy
two.
of the first down marker, and now it's third down.
It's 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And this one goes nowhere.
And if you thought we
Losing
was
yardage
punting
on
this
the play
ball,
back at the
you
46.
smoked.
Tough
Oh,
stop
how come he
by
gets the
Eagles
return
there
soon?
on third.
Brings up 4th down.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
You goddamn right we are. Playing to win it in overtime. What you ain't? Shit.
2 minutes left in this overtime session, and still all tied. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down.
Come on, y'all.
Now a first throw here in overtime.
Let's go.
Rigger catches it left side.
Keep that clock rolling.
He'll work it across midfield inside.
Why would I not? Why would I
Call
not?
there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. On the counter now, it's Sanders, and he's dropped right at the
Elliott ain't gonna miss this kick.
Brandon, all things considered,
That be
they
making
have to
sure.
feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Hurts. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 6 yards.
I should have threw it to triangle, but
leave him with a 3rd down.
I'm not throwing shit tacky.
Sanders here as they run out of the gun. And he won't be close to a
No,
first
what
down
you talking
as he
about will
runs
be
into a
close.
wall right around
That's
the line
a
of scrimmage.
first.
They'll be marked inches
Y'all go
short.
playing
No gain on the
again.
play, and
One
that's going to
play.
lead them to 4th down. The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. And now before the play clock runs,
We're gonna take that T.O.
Flores gonna call a
Kick
timeout.
this Philly
They'll be
field.
left with just 1 remaining here at OT.
Where is it? Coaching suggestions. Y'all don't want me to win out here? Y'all saying don't take the Philly? Oh, I might not take the Philly. It's a 50-yarder.
Brian Flores learned under the master. He's going to go on 4th down. Oh, the sneak. It's
And we got that
Hurts.
first,
They will touch him
nigga.
now, but not before he gets the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
We're going to take this one down once again and try this one more time. Don't
And a timeout
play
now here in
me.
overtime with 4 seconds remaining.
You won't face me. A nigga ain't about the drama. You get the talking and his pops coming. Just wanna have.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. And a timeout now here in overtime with 4 seconds remaining. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to at least get them a lead here in overtime.
Not this time, buddy. Come on. Send that right down
The
the.
kick by
Thank you.
Elliott is good.
And the game is over.
And the Eagles, they take
VA.
a 3-0
We out
lead.
here.
We were just treated to an absolute dandy in this this one, a great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare that you get a game into overtime that it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So for the Eagles, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Atlanta to take on the Falcons. Meanwhile, for Washington, it's unfortunately more of the same as they'll fall to 3-10 on the year. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver.